The hands can float down by the sides. As you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front, gathering in the energy, bring it into the heart, and then send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. Moving nice and slow, feeling the sensations. Present with the body. One more time, sink the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front. Then the arms float down, the knees and hips soften. As we open the door, starting the practice, starting our journey. Just rising up, softening down. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, open the door. This time the arms float out to the side, spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline of the body, pressing up overhead, and then floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. Taking as many breaths as you like. Just keep on breathing. Keep on moving. One more time, holding up the sky. This time the hands float up to the heart. One hand pushes up, the other pushes down, connecting sky and earth. And then switching sides, keeping the spine neutral at first. And then this time you can do a side bend if you like. Just easing in, nice and soft. One more time, connecting sky and earth. This time the bottom hand comes up, push to the corner, the other hand pushes behind. Coming back to center, push to the other corner. The dragon spreads its wings. Gentle rotation, pushing to the corner. One more time. This time the back hand swings around as if it's gliding on the surface of the water. The other hand comes around. The dragon swings its tail, making little ripples in the water, sending waves out into the distance. One more time, drift across. And then from here, the hands come together in prayer position. They come right in front of the heart, and then step one foot out a little bit wider, and then softening down. And then as you rise up, the fingertips point up as you look to the side. And then coming back down to center, rising up, leaning to the other side, looking in the opposite direction. The dragon looks side to side. Coming down just as much as you can, comfortably rising up. Feeling the sensations. One more time, the dragon looks side to side. And then the hands turn onto their sides. They drift across the eye level, and then across the heart, and then across the lower abdomen, the swimming dragon. The hands float back up for another round, drifting across, up high, and then medium, and then down low, drifting up for another round, opening the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. You can lean into it too if you like. All right, one more round. Swimming dragon. And then release, round out as you hug the tree and soften. From here, the fingertips point down. As we dip down into the earth, the hands float all the way up and then down the center line of the body. Digging in the garden. Coming all the way down and up. One more time. Coming down as much as you can comfortably and then up. And then reverse direction. The hands float up and over and down. As we harvest from the garden, making a big circle with the hands. All right, one more time. Harvesting from the garden. And then round out, hugging the tree right out in front. And then from here, the arms open wide. This hand scoops under, the other one on top. Embrace the moon, pivot on the heel, toes point out to the side. From here, the moon orbits around the earth, circling the hands around, as if your hands are gently resting on the moon, just following it around the earth. And then reverse direction. Whichever way you were going, just go the other way. Just tuning into the sensations that we normally tune out. And then when you're ready, you can hug the tree, bring it back to center, and then from here, the arms open. Then this hand scoops under, the other one on top, embrace the moon, pivot on the heel, toes point out to the side. The moon orbits the earth, circling the hands around. Just listening to the hands, tuning in, feeling the sensations, and then reverse direction. Just noticing anything that arises, being present. One more time, and then when you're ready, hug the tree, bring it back to center. Then from here, you can step one foot in a little bit closer. From here, the arms open up wide, the hands float down, the fingertips point up, and then gently rotate towards one side. One hand spirals forward, the other behind, making the tiger claws. And then reversing direction, gently rotating the other way. The arms come out, gentle stretch. We call this the tiger claw. All right, one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. This time the hands keep going all the way up and over, then they spiral out and away. The upward spirals, spiraling the energy and blood flow throughout the body, opening the shoulders, the chest, creating space in the spine, creating length. One more time, the upward spirals. And then reverse direction, the arms float up and over, fingertips point down, they come down the center and then spiral out and away. The downward spirals. Coming down, nice and soft, spiraling out and away. Breathing. Feeling rooted and stable. One more time, downward spirals. And then circle in front, hug the tree. From here, both arms drift all the way over to the side, the palms face down, and then the back hand lifts the moon into the sky. The palm faces down, it brushes across the water. The other hand comes over and lifts the moon. Gentle rotation once again. One more time, lifting the moon. This time, both hands float all the way up to the back corner, right up to the sky. Fingertips pointing up, and then palms face down, brushing across, rotating, palms face up, as we gaze at the moon. Once again, floating across, rising up. One more time, gazing at the moon. And the hands float down, circle all the way in front, hug the tree, and step one foot out a little bit wider. From here, making two loose fists. The fists come all the way up and over and down, circling all the way around, rising up and coming down. We call this turning the wheel. Moving from your center, the arms follow, rooting down through the feet. Breathing. One more time, turning the wheel. It's a big wheel. And then reverse direction, all the way up and over. Gentle stretch, just coming up as much as you can comfortably, just letting go of striving. Taking your time, opening all the joints. One more time, turning the wheel. And then circle in front, hug the tree, Step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms open wide. The hands float down, the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline of the body and then drift out to the side. The fountain. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. Moving like water, soft but powerful. One more time, the fountain. And then reverse direction with the arms circle in front, hugging the tree. And then from both hands drift over to the side and down, floating up to shoulder height once again. And then switching sides. This time, this hand here scoops down and comes right out in front to eye level. And down. Same side, just the arms at first. The hand comes out in front, the other one by the hip. This time you can lift your leg if you like. Touching down as needed, the rooster stands on one leg. Touching down or lifting up, as always, meeting yourself where you're at. You can always go forward from there. All right, one more time. On this side, the rooster stands on one leg. And then from here, the arms drift over to the other side, floating up to shoulder height, taking your time. This hand here scoops down and comes out in front to eye level. And then once again with just the arms, taking your time. The hand comes out in front, the other one by the hip. This time you can lift your leg if you like. Touching down as needed, the rooster stands on one leg. That still counts if you touch down. And it's okay to wobble as well. Touching down or lifting up. Letting go of judgment the best you can. Bringing curiosity instead. One more time, the rooster stands on one leg. Very nice. Circle in front, hug the tree, and soften. From here, the arms open up wide. This hand here floats in front. The other hand goes to the lower back. The front hand scoops under and goes all the way up and over and around. Circle it all the way around again. We call this the Zen circles. Doing one arm at a time. Just feeling the sensation, really going for the ride. Bringing your attention into the hand. All right, one more time on this side, the Zen circles. And then reverse direction. This hand here floats out to the side, the other one floats out as well. And then switching sides, this hand in front, the other one behind. The hand floats all the way up and over, making a big circle. The Zen circles. Scooping under. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. And then reverse direction. Both arms float out to the sides. Both arms float down. And then circle in front, hug the tree. From here, the arms open wide. This hand scoops under, step in as you catch the moon. Step out to the corner. And as you step out, the bottom hand comes up overhead to block out the sun. The other hand pushes through. Circle it around again. The fair lady works at shuttles. Spin the moon and then push through. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, fair lady works at shuttles. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. From here, the arms open up wide. This hand scoops under, step in, catch the moon. Step out to the other corner. Bottom hand floats up overhead to block out the sun. Palm faces away. The other hand pushes through. Circle it around again. Fair lady works at shuttles. Spin the moon. And then push through. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time, fair lady works at shuttles. Spin the moon. And then push through. Breathing in. breathing out. All right, one more time. Fair lady works at shuttles. And then step the front foot back in, hug the tree. From here, both arms drift over to the side and down, making two loose fists, one fist overhead, the other by the waist. Looking to the side and then switching sides, shifting the weight, turning the head if you like. The tiger hugs its head. This time you can lift your leg if you like to, or keeping it down's okay. Other side, touching down or lifting up. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the sensations. One more time, the tiger hugs its head. And then both arms float up and over, circle down, all the way in front, hugging the tree. Both arms drift over to the side and down, drifting side to side. Once again, just a nice gentle sway. Breathing. And then shift all your weight over to one side, tap the toes out in front. Bring them back in, other side, shift the weight, tap the toes. This time tap the toes, the opposite hand dips down into the sea. So hinging from the hips, keeping the spine long. Coming back up, other side, shift the weight, tap the toes, opposite hand dips into the sea. The needle at the sea bottom. Breathing in and breathing out. A nice gentle stretch. You don't have to go very low. Feeling the sensations. Moving with intention and presence. One more time, the needle at the sea bottom. And then step back in and hug the tree. Step one foot out a little bit wider. From here, the palms face each other in front of the heart as you soften down. The hands come down, then they brush out to the side, coming all the way up and over, down the center, planting the tree. Other side, the hands float up, coming right down the center line. Breathing in, breathing out, or taking as many breaths as you need. One more time, planting the tree. And then circle in front, hugging the tree. Step one foot in a little bit closer. And then from here, the arms open, the hands float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. This hand floats all the way up and over, and then down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up, breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind, creating presence. One more time, centering. This time, both hands float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften. Circle the hands in front as if you had a big ball in front of the body, coming all the way around and under, back up to the heart, and down. One more time, opening the heart, rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands in front of the heart, and then press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. Then the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Feeling the sensations in the body. Feel the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And then if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart. And we can finish with a bow. I hope you enjoyed today's session. If you did, this class is part of our free monthly clickable calendar program. Just click the link below to get your free monthly clickable calendar. Thank you so much, and I look forward to having you in class again real soon. Peace.